Man asked me, he was like, I know you don't plan on staying here forever. Like, what you plan on doing? Like, what's your dream job? What you want? My dream job, Chester, is to watch leaves fall on my front porch in the crisp morning air, sipping a hot chocolate in fuzzy slippers and a robe. That's my dream job, Chester. Good grief. I don't know why these old... Let me be respectful. Let me be loving. My dream job. Let's go back to that. I have a cottage-style home with a beautiful backyard. It's very well furnished. I have a bookshelf. Got goats and ducks in the backyard. I have an apron for cooking, an apron for baking. I knit and crochet. That's my dream job. Shucks! I want it so bad. I'm getting it for Showski. And I'm gonna be driving a G-Wagon while I'm doing it.
I know we're in the middle of October, but I only have 3 working days left in me. 3. That's all I can give them, 3. Anything more is a stretch. I don't have it in me. I know myself. I know my body. All I have is 3 working days left in me. So I'm going to space them out. I've thought about it, bro. End of October, 1 day. Middle of November, 1 day. Beginning of December, around the 2nd, 3rd, 1 day. That's all I've got. I don't have anything more, bro. I don't have anything more. I'm done. This year's been done for me. But 3 is what I can give you.
Hi, welcome back to This African Perspective. Thank you for stopping by. So we're going to be going on a rant about how a lot of people are actually finding everything boring and mundane. This can result from a repetitive behavior that someone can just like keep doing something, and at some point it just get tiring. And then this rant is going to include like some people actually getting tired of the food that they're eating. They're getting bored of it, and no lies, like it's really tiring every day deciding what you're going to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, like the constant. You just get tired of food sometimes, like, and you're bored, like you're not even interested in it, even if you're a foodie. The fact that we are the only people on earth that are paying to be on earth. It's not free for us, but then every other things are just living life freely. But before we get right into this video, I want to give a very big shout out to Owens Daniels for sending me a $10 super thanks. Big shout out to you. I really appreciate you for always supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Make sure you please click the like button. It helps with the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Let's get right into it.
Guys, I have a problem. I'm starting not to like to eat food anymore. And if anybody knows me, they know that I love food. So that's a big deal. Like, I don't want anything. And number one, I'm fast fooded out. I don't want no Taco Bell. I don't want no McDonald's. I don't want no Del Taco. I don't want no KFC. I don't want no In-N-Out. I don't want none of that. Not just that, but food period just seems like it's starting to taste more and more disgusting. And I can't even describe it. Like, it just doesn't taste the same like it used to. If you have a bowl of cereal, it doesn't taste the same like it did when I was a kid. If I have like a piece of chicken, especially if like it's those really nasty big drumsticks, it tastes too chickeny. And then I just don't want it anymore. I just don't want the rest of the chicken. It's just like, I don't know what it is, but everything is starting to taste nasty to me. I love cooking, and I mean, I absolutely love cooking. I would do that way faster than actually going out to eat. But recently, it's becoming more of a chore to me, and I'm just out of ideas on what to cook. On top of that, whatever you do is just stupid expensive. If you go out to eat, that's at least maybe $15 to $20. If you go to the grocery store, that's still a whole lot of money. So it's just like, I'm just tired of eating, y'all, and I can't seem to get over it. It's weird.
There's 2 types of people in this world. People who wake up, they wash their face, brush their teeth, take a shower, get ready for work, go to work, do their 9 to 5 or their 12 hours a day, come home, feed their family, go back to sleep and do it all over again the next day. Then you have people who have questions and they don't see the point of any of this, and they do not want to work because they don't see the point of it. They don't want to buy a house because they don't see the point of it. They don't want to get married. They don't want to have kids because what's the point? And that, my friend, is existential nihilism. It's the belief or the philosophical theory that there's no meaning to any of this. There's no meaning to any of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. The routines we have, the work we're doing, the shopping, the eating, the fun that we quote unquote have. the accolades, the achievements. There's just literally no point. And then when those people who experience existential nihilism or temporary insanity confront those who don't, they're seen as crazy. And let me tell you something. The people who don't have existential nihilism, they're on the brink of it. They just have compartmentalized themselves and they put themselves in a box into which they know that if they exit that box, they're going to lose it. They know the reality of it, but they just don't want to face it. And they know that the people who have come to terms with knowing what really is going on, they don't want to talk to those people. They don't want to deal with them because they seem crazy. Because who are you to question any of the validity of any of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, our mere existence? How dare you? But when those people try to confront, I won't even say confront, but just like ask them, like, what is the point of this? Like, do you feel like there's a point? Like, you're never going to be the CEO of a company. You're never, and even if you do, what's the end goal? Like, what is it there? Where do you go from there? What are you going to do? Like, can you take that with you into your next level of higher existence and being? But they can't answer that question. They haven't even thought outside of that box. They haven't thought outside of the box of just getting up, brushing their teeth, going to work, coming home, cooking, cleaning, and going to bed. They don't want to think outside of that because if they do, they're going to go insane. They're going to lose their shit. And thank you for getting me to 100,000 followers. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
You know, when I be sitting here by myself, I get to thinking sometimes. I've been at home. I sat there and watched an iguana walk across my balcony. Just shitting little droplets on my balcony, right? And I'm just like, I really pay all this motherfucking money. I paid $2,500 a month to live in this place right here. I live in South Florida, right? This iguana is experiencing the same apartment that I'm living in, the same balcony for free. And that got me to thinking, we really the only species that pay money to live on the free earth. All of these materials that got made, all of this shit came from the earth. It's completely free. It's completely free. And we pay to live on this earth. That's what I'm thinking. If I could have like a superpower or something, it would be like influence or something like that. If I could get 60% of the people, of the United States population to quit their job or strike on their job, just like how them union workers, they stopped working at the ports and shit like that. So they had, because they wanted more pay and better hours. Boy, they did that shit for about a week or two. And immediately all the rules changed. Don't you think we could do the same thing in the United States? And as it's harder, we talk about a union, maybe a couple hundred people versus tens of millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Millions of people. It's different. It's a little harder, but think about that. Think about if we all came together as one, as a nation united, for lack of a better word, right? And we all just quit our jobs. If we all just didn't show up to work on Monday, don't you think change will happen? I do. But I'm gonna need y'all to be with me. I'm gonna need y'all to be, and I like my job. That's what's crazy, bro. I like my job. But fuck that shit. I shouldn't be paying to live on Earth for free. It's a free Earth. You dig? It's free. I say share this. We all should not go to work on Monday. And we should just, matter of fact, we shouldn't go to work the whole week. If 70%, I would even say 60% of America did that, they would have no choice but to pay us more. They would have because the economy was shut down. Just like it did in 2020 when nobody went to work, the economy shut down. That we could force that, and it could change the whole landscape of America. The hard part is I need y'all to be with me. I need you to tell your people, tell they people, tell they people. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. We can make a change, but y'all, I can't do it alone. I need y'all assistance, because we should not be paying, or if we gonna pay, we should be getting paid more to live on this earth. Come on, man. Who with me?
I've said it once before, I'm going to say again. Schools train kids to be workers to the 9-to-5 culture. My daughter recently got sent home with a letter. The letter says, your child is considered chronically absent if she has missed more than 10% of the school year so far. My daughter hurt her ankle and she was in a boot. And then she missed 4 days because she had strep throat. But here's the thing. If you are chronically absent, it reminds me of the same culture that if you don't have PTO, you can't take time off. The thing is, life is hard. People are struggling. Things happen. You don't have to be sick to take time off of work. The fact that school culture has transferred over to the work culture, because I said it again before, just like those children that got perfect attendance in school, those are the same kids that don't take PTO. Parents, encourage your children to choose themselves so that they don't wind up at a 9-to-5 burnt the fuck out and no money for therapy.
So I've been thinking recently, and I don't know if this is because I'm getting older. I don't know if this is just a season of life that I'm in, and I don't know if maybe other people are feeling like this, but have you guys just felt a sense of stagnation, unfulfillment, and just like overall just kind of bored with life? And like, I can't describe it, but it feels like even just America overall has just become stagnant as well. Like, I remember last year I bought this really nice TV from my upstairs bonus room, right? And I was walking around the house and I looked at it and I was like, I've only watched it probably twice since I bought it. The stuff that they're putting out with like the streaming stuff is just boring, just like there's nothing really to watch. You know, for the music, it just all seems like it's the same stuff. No one has any kind of originality to it. The movies that you're going to go see, it doesn't hit the same anymore. You have holidays that are coming up. It just doesn't feel like it used to. And it's like, there has to be more to life than this, y'all. You do all the things society tells you to do. You go to college, you get a good job, you turn around and, you know, you go to work, you go home, you go to work, you go home, and that's just a tedious cycle until you retire. And even that's very unfulfilling. You're just trying to survive. It's like, where is the happiness? It's like, where is the fun? Where is the joy, you know? And for you guys who are saying, oh, that sounds like depression. No, I'm good. I don't need you guys to self-diagnose me. I'm good. I'm not depressed. I know what that's like, and that's not something I am right now. It's just an overall just sense of boredom with life, and I can't really describe it. Hell, maybe if I was in a relationship or something, that might change something up, but I don't even want to put all my eggs in one basket regarding that, because I know there's some people who are married who are extremely unhappy, so I don't even know. I'm not even going to say that.
A lot of us are actually seeking something. Like, as much as you might look at someone and be like, oh, this person is really looking, like, this person is where I want to be, like, they're successful, and you're like, there's no reason I'm going to be in this level and not be happy, be it like rich. But they're always looking forward to something. Yes, money solves a lot of your problems, but then, like, there's always something. Like, there's always something you're looking forward to. There's always something that you're seeking. Like, and then it's like, there's just this lack of contentment for a lot of us. And a lot of people give you, like, motivation and tell you, hey, this is what you can do to help yourself. But it's so easy to say it, but it's not easy. It's easier said than done. Like, it's easier for someone to just say it than for you to implement it into your own life. And like that, let's be for real. So a lot of us are just sitting here and we're trying different things. Like, some of us are trying, while some can't even try. Like, you're trying some things to make yourself more happy, more joyous, more fulfilled in life. And then it's like, it's just so many challenges. It's just there. And then you're also wishing and dreaming of something else. Like, anytime you get to a spot where you've been wanting to be, you start dreaming of something else. Like, I want to get something else. I want to get something else. So I just don't know. Are we living in our own purpose? Are we living how we're supposed to be living? Is this what life is about?
When I was 16, I thought once I grow up, I'll be able to be free to be who I want to be. And then once I got to college, I thought I can't wait to graduate so I can get a job that'll pay me actual money so I can be free to be who I want to be. And it'll be a 9-to-5 so I won't have to study every night of the week. And then once I graduated college and got my first job, I thought, okay, once I put a year in here at this job, then I'll get a new job that'll pay me more money so I can be free to be who I want to be. And then once I got a job that paid me more money, I realized that they paid me more money because there was more responsibility and more accountability, and I wasn't happy, and I was working so hard every night of the week. So then I realized maybe it's not about the job. off. Maybe it's about the city and I need a change of scenery. So then once I moved to a new city, I realized that actually I really miss my communities and my friends and my family. And maybe it wasn't about the city or the job or the money. And maybe I just need to finally follow my dreams. And then once I finally followed my dreams and I was exactly where I always dreamed of myself to be, I realized that there was still something bothering me. And as I kept leveling up, my perspective would shift and I would continue to adjust, and there would always be something, another trade-off. And I realized that as many external factors as there might be, at the end of the day, it's just always me.
All I said is I don't agree that we should have to work 40 years of our life. And I'm getting called lazy. People are telling me you're going to be homeless. People are also telling me I'm going to get fired. I'm a millennial that has been working since 2004 when I graduated high school. And it's messed up that you guys will come on here and talk to a hardworking man and tell him, grow up. Also, what did you expect? You shouldn't work at Walmart.
Today, as I drove my 14-year-old stepdaughter to school, we both sat quietly, bleary-eyed from the morning, until they said to me, it doesn't make any sense that we do things like this. And I was like, what do you mean? And they said, I have to go to school and work really hard so I can go to university. Then I have to go to university and work really hard so that I can get a job. And then I have to work really hard at my job until I'm pretty much like at the end of my life, until I'm like old and grey and my body stops working and my mind stops working. And only then am I allowed to relax. That is the only time that I am told it is okay for me to have fun and to chill out. And that doesn't make any sense. And they said it's so demotivating. And this is the problem that we have at the moment in education. People keep asking, teachers are always coming on here asking, why don't kids want to do it anymore? Why aren't kids working anymore? It's because the kids of today don't buy the bullshit. When I went to university, I still firmly believed that if I studied hard at psychology, I would get a job in something that I loved and I would do something meaningful with my life. But second year of uni, they were like, no, there's no jobs in psychology. You'll have to do something else. Here we are. Years later, no work in that field. I met someone the other day who had a master's in anthropology, and they worked in a barber's. They weren't even cutting hair. They were a receptionist in a barber's, older than me. This is the society that we've built, and we've gotten to the point now with the internet that children are wising up to it. Young people know it's bullshit, so why do we expect them to keep committing to the bullshit in the same way that we did? That was our fucking mistake. That was us getting screwed over. We shouldn't expect them to be the fools that we were. Fool me once. Fool me twice. Like, they're demotivated because they see this for what it is, a fucking joke. They see that our society has been designed by arsehole idiots, and they don't want to be involved in that anymore. If you want children to be motivated, give them something meaningful to be motivated for. Give them a future that they actually care about and that actually cares about them, and they will work their asses off. Because humans like to work. Humans like to work when it is meaningful, and only when it is meaningful. If you provide them with that, they'll do it. But we don't have that to give.
Just a friendly reminder that the only reason you're at work right now is because your parents were bored. They thought a baby would make their lives more interesting. Yeah.
I'm just so fucking tired of working! I'm just fucking tired. I just want to make money without working, without waking up. I just want to be making the money sleep and just wake up and just fucking travel. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired!
It's like Monday, I'm tired. Tuesday, tired. Wednesday, tired. Thursday, tired. Friday, I'm tired up until the evening time. Then I'm off work and I have a lot of energy. It's just like, so I'm learning, like, people don't understand that work drains you, y'all. Work really drains you. Like, I don't care if you just sitting at the desk doing nothing. Just being at work is really, like, tiring and draining. It's like slave work. Like,
Ain't my ancestors did that already? I don't know, I work like a slave. My ancestors already done worked like a slave already. This is too much. Like, people understand we as 9-to-5 workers need, like, an extra day off. Like, it don't be right that we gotta work all these days. I heard they put me past a law that we get a Friday or a Monday off. They should do that because we need them days off. Like, we be stressed. I don't care if we ain't doing lifting a finger. It just work just naturally just drains you. Like, why I'm here?
There is no one on this earth that is making big money that wants to teach you how to do it. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of people getting scammed. Let me show you how I went from 0 to 6 figures. No, baby, you want to sell me your ebook. Let me show you how to invest 5,000 and get 20,000 back. No, baby, it's a pyramid. Join my free course and let me show you how to make this much money in your free time. No, baby, you're going to try and sell me something at the end. Like, I am tired. Can we all understand that everybody is hustling? Like, you've seen this economy, right? Everybody broke. And on top of that, human beings are just not that nice. Everybody is out for themselves. Because if that's the case, why ain't Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk trying to teach us how to make money? Rich people don't want to make other people rich. They want to be rich by themselves. Respectfully, if I figure out how to make 6 figures a day tomorrow, I surely ain't coming on the internet telling you lot how to do it. I see how people tell you about their lip gloss and you sell that out. There are 2 mottos that I live by that have so far stopped me being scammed. 1, if it seems too good to be true, it is. It's a cliche for a reason. There is no put 1 grand in, get 10 grand back. That's drugs, baby. That's cocaine. Other than that, it doesn't exist. Secondly, is it worth the risk of what I put in? So if I put in 500 and you're telling me I'm going to get 2 grand back, if I lose the 500, am I okay with that? If I'm not okay with it, let me just hold my 500. Thank you. God bless you. The only thing you should risk your money on is you. If you're going to put your hard-earned money up as collateral, at least bet on yourself. Now, I'm not saying don't invest in real investment opportunities where there's an accountant and a financer and a proposal and things that actually make sense. But those things are usually slower long-term growth. Anything that sounds like a flip, baby, it's a scam. It's a scam. Okay? Now, like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, assume it's not you. Mwah.
I really don't think anyone should just sit down and just be idle and not be doing anything because you're going to get bored of it. Whatever. Let's say, for instance, we had a life where nobody has to do anything. You're just chilling and sitting down there. It's just not going to work. Like, people are just going to get bored, get tired of doing the same thing. You're going to get tired of it just like you're getting tired of working today. And so I don't feel like anybody should just sit down there and just be idle. It might actually be sustainable for a short period of time. Let's say you saved a lot of money, you're not doing much. You're just sitting down, chilling, doing nothing. At some point, you're going to get tired of it and you'd want to do something. You'd want to do something to feel like you mean something or you're adding any purpose or something. We always have this need to do something, like to feel like we're valuable, like we're not just wasting time away. But maybe it's actually a programming of the mindset. Maybe there's actually a better way we could be living. I feel like maybe there could have been a better setup with this life. Why are we the only ones paying and struggling and having so much bills that is actually stressing us? And then when we are done, then we pass away and we leave this world. Like, that's just it. Like, that's what we're here for. It can get so depressing, yeah? You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching this video to the very end. Let me know what you think about this video. And please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time, clicking the like button helps with the algorithm. And I definitely appreciate that a lot. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.